Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Backlash, presented by ECW. We are live in Lafayette, Louisiana. Our opening match tonight for the ECW Tag Team Championship sees Titus Worldwide taking on the champions Gallows and Anderson, the Club. As you can see, Titus Worldwide, Apollo Crews, and Akira Tozawa are already in the ring with Titus O'Neil ringside, and here come the ECW World Tag Team Champions. Can Titus Worldwide unseat the champions here tonight? Gallows and Anderson have been champions all around the world. And here they are handing the ECW Tag Team belts over to our referee. That is what this matchup is about, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that collective 30 pounds of gold. Akira Tozawa will start things off with Karl Anderson. Anderson approaching Tozawa, and here we go. Nice headlock right into an arm wrench. Dragon screw on the knee. Karl Anderson trying to take away the legs of the faster, more acrobatic Tozawa. Anderson has Tozawa up and had him up for an electric chair, turned it into a flapjack facebuster. Oh, and a quick pin attempt. Quick pin attempt. One, and Tozawa kicked out. Front face lock. And now Anderson going for a reverse Boston Crab. Too close to the ropes. Nice ring awareness by Akira Tozawa. European uppercut there from Karl Anderson. And up for the vertical suplex. Turned it into a brain buster. Tozawa trying to crawl to his corner, but Anderson having none of it, laying Apollo Crews out. And a nice back suplex from Karl Anderson. Pulling Tozawa to his feet, and a neck breaker. Not giving Tozawa any time to breathe. Anderson staying on top of him, and there's the backbreaker. And Tozawa got the pin. Anderson didn't get to Crews in time, and now Apollo Crews charging in, but the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and Anderson regains control of this matchup. And a Samoan driver from Karl Anderson going for the pin. One. No, not enough damage done to the very fresh Apollo Crews. Oh, and a suplex neck breaker onto the knee. One, and Crews kicks out. Anderson, he's got Crews up. And running powerbomb right into the pin. Too close to the ropes, and Crews managed to get the rope break. And Titus O'Neil distracting Anderson, and Apollo Crews taking advantage. Crews has Anderson up, and a Samoan drop. Things starting to swing in the favor of Titus Worldwide. And an Olympic slam from Apollo Crews. And now Gallows. Gallows wants in this matchup. Can Karl Anderson reach Gallows? And Anderson with the fireman's carry. Will he go for the... He did not go for the tag. And a driver going for the pin. 1, 2, and Cruz kicks out. Anderson going after Akira Tozawa and suplexes Tozawa into the ring. Smart tag team wrestling by Karl Anderson, because now Apollo Crews does not have a partner on the outside to be tagged, and a nice running single leg drop kick. And a stomp to the gut. Karl Anderson taking his time with Apollo Crews. And Crews with a boot to the face. Anderson with a right hand and a clothesline. Titus O'Neil up on the apron now, having a war of words with Karl Anderson. Anderson needs to watch his back, though, because here comes Apollo Crews with another Olympic slam. Tozawa has made his way back up onto the apron. In a standing shooting star press from Apollo Crews, going for the pin now. 1, 2, and Anderson kicked out at the last moment. Apollo Crews wrenching on the head and neck of Karl Anderson. Anderson crawling to his feet now. Crews waiting. Oh, Anderson able to reverse it. And a neck breaker. And Anderson knocks Tozawa off the ring apron, leaving Apollo with no one to tag in. And now just clubbing away on Apollo. Oh, and a right hand from Apollo Crews. Crews calling for the support of these fans. Nice clothesline. And another. And Anderson moved out of the way. Crews 8 turnbuckle. And a neck breaker from Karl Anderson. And just like that, he slows the pace. Back to a crawl. Back to a pace that suits the champions. And Anderson keeps getting distracted by Titus O'Neil. That is a rookie mistake, not a mistake you would expect a multiple-time champion to make. What's Anderson doing here? Oh, and assaulting the knees of Apollo Crews, trying to take away that leaping ability. Oh, and a right hand from Crews drops Anderson. Crews going for the pin. 1. And Anderson kicked out before that count at 2. Just driving the elbow into the chest and shoulder of Karl Anderson. Apollo Crews tags in former Cruiserweight Champion Akira Tozawa. And Anderson lays Tozawa out with that European uppercut. An elbow drop to the knee, again assaulting the legs of the smaller man. And Titus O'Neil once again getting Karl Anderson to jawjack. Anderson going for the Boston Crab. Can Tozawa escape the Boston Crab? This puts enormous amounts of pressure on the lower back. And Tozawa, with the leg strength and the core strength, gets out of it. Goes for the pin, but Anderson kicks out immediately. And a Frankensteiner from Tozawa to Anderson. And Gallows is beside himself. He wants into this matchup. Tozawa looks like he's going to the top. And he goes for it, and there's nobody home, but Tozawa able to roll and recover, only to be dropped by a European uppercut from Karl Anderson. And another uppercut from Karl Anderson. Oh, and a senton. Anderson now just clubbing away at the face of Akira Tozawa. And a tag. Luke Gallows is now in the match. And Akira Tozawa with the reversal, driving Gallows shoulder first into the matchup. Looks like Gallows underestimated Tozawa there. And Luke Gallows overpowering Akira Tozawa. And a nice throat thrust, dropping the former Cruiserweight champion. Luke Gallows locking in the camel clutch. Can Akira Tozawa escape this? There's really nowhere to go. And Tozawa able to get his arms free and trip the big man up. Oh, the back elbow, and Tozawa is gushing blood. I do believe that may have been a broken nose there. Tozawa's face is a mess. And Anderson and Gallows showing no mercy here. And of course not, why would he? This is, after all, ECW. If you want mercy, I suggest you go elsewhere. And a clubbing hand to the back of the head. And now Gallows working on the trapezius muscle of Akira Tozawa. And now just raining down blows on the already bloodied face of Tozawa. Tozawa's face beginning to resemble a pound of hamburger meat. And again, onto the trapezius muscle, that nerve cluster between the shoulder and the neck. Tozawa escapes. And Gallows shoots Tozawa off into the ropes. And a big boot. And now he shoots Tozawa into the corner. And just strike after strike, and then crushing Tozawa in the corner. Luke Gallows in full control of this matchup. Tozawa in the wrong part of the town, and there's the tag. And look at that double team maneuver, and Titus O'Neil once again distracting Carl Anderson. Tozawa trying to crawl. Oh, nice kick. And the rocket kick from Carl Anderson, going for the pin. 1, 2, and Tozawa kicked out of the rocket kick. And a clubbing right hand to the side of the face. Anderson going after Apollo Crews. And suplex into the ring. And the axe handle onto Akira Tozawa. Dropping the knee. Tozawa blocked that right hand, but not those. Tozawa on the ropes. He's staggered. He may not know where he is. And he just gets hung up. Stun gun across the top rope. And a spine buster going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Titus pulled the referee out of the ring. Titus O'Neil saving the matchup for his client, Akira Tozawa. Referee back in the ring now. And jumping cutter from Carl Anderson. 1, 2, 3. And the club retains. Looking back on this matchup, and what a matchup it was. What a way to start off Backlash. See, here was a standing shooting star press from Apollo Crews. But that was not enough to get the job done. He would go for the pin, but would come up short. As the battling continued between Crews and Anderson, multiple pin attempts by Carl Anderson, but none got the job done. It would be the jumping cutter that would secure the ECW Tag Team Championships for the reigning champions. Alright, folks, up next is the ECW Television Championship match. And here comes Cactus Jack, ECW alumni, on his way to try and form an ECW Tag Team Championship with the likes of Mickie Whipwreck. Today, Cactus will be attempting to capture the ECW Television Championship from Karnage. Karnage, of course, our dual champion, both television champion and world heavyweight champion. Karnage will be having 2 matches here tonight, and this is just the first of them. And hear the music and feel the shaking. They mean only one thing: the arrival of the most dominant champion ECW has ever seen. This man has been both world champion and television champion for well over a year. Being accompanied to the ring by business associate Alexa Bliss, Karnage looking to hold on to his television championship here tonight. That is one intense competitor. Not someone I would want to be stepping into the ring with, but then again, I am not a hardcore legend, the likes of Cactus Jack. And our referee showing Cactus what he's here for and showing our fans what it's all about. So many great competitors have held that title, the likes of Rob Van Dam, Taz, Bam Bam Bigelow. And here we go, and Karnage charges headfirst into Cactus. That is a tactic that is unorthodox, to say the least. And there's a shoulder block. Karnage just pacing, and there's a kick. Oh, Cactus moved, and Cactus with the Bulldog. The experience of Cactus Jack coming into play there. Oh, and a knee lift from Karnage. And Cactus again moving out of the way. Right hand from Karnage, and a Thez press. Hammering away on the face, the already beaten and battered face of Cactus Jack. Karnage does not seem overly concerned with Cactus. Ooh, Cactus ducks the Bulldog attempt, and a jawbreaker from Karnage. Oh, and a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. And Karnage playing it up to this crowd. This is a man who, when he first debuted, was widely hated by the ECW audience. And these days, he's one of the most popular superstars that we have. And what a boot! Karnage leveling Cactus Jack. You don't normally see a big boot from a man Karnage's size. You know, he's not exactly the tallest guy. You know, 5'10". And a nice neck breaker from Cactus Jack. Short arm clothesline from Karnage. And a clubbing blow from Karnage. 1, 2, Cactus kicked out. What a chop. Oh my God, just running through Cactus. Oh, Dragon Sleeper locked on. It's in the middle of the ring. Can Cactus escape? Cactus tapped. Karnage ending this match early. Not that I blame him. He does have a World Championship match later tonight as well. But he made short work of Cactus Jack. 1, 2, and it wasn't enough, as you can see. But this, the Dragon Sleeper, in the middle of the ring, Cactus with nowhere to go. Cactus Jack had to tap. Still the ECW television champion is Karnage. The question is, will he retain the ECW championship in our main event? And up next is the Divas Championship match. Mickie James already in the ring, set to take on Nikki Bella, the Divas Champion. Nikki Bella, the longest reigning Divas champion in history. And Mickie James with the Thez press. And Mickie going right after Nikki. That's not going to get confusing at all. Mickie sending Nikki to the floor. This matchup seems to be a bit of a rib on the commentator. Alright, and Mickie James holding the Divas Championship. She better not use that as a weapon. This is not a no DQ match. And what a shot. Mickie just laid out Nikki with a forearm. And a knee to the back. Nikki with a nice shot there, taking down Mickie James. And now wrenching on the arm. Mickie blocked that right hand. And there's a Thez press from Mickie James. Stomping away on Bella now. Ooh. And a pin, one. That was a nice crucifix pin there, but not enough damage done. And a boot to the midsection. Mickie James going after the head of Nikki Bella. And a nice drop kick from the 6-time women's champion. And there's that back elbow. And a nice forearm shot. And Mickie just dropped Bella with the mitt kick. And the DDT. We have a new champion. 1, 2. No, Nikki kicked out. And Mickie James can't believe it. Nikki with a nice arm drag takeover there. Oh, Nikki charged in, only to get caught in a flapjack face buster. A nice suplex there, snap suplex from Mickie James. Mickie stomping away on the Divas champion. Nikki answering back with a forearm shot, and there's a nice arm drag takeover. Drop kick to the back of the neck. That is a dangerous move for someone with a surgically repaired neck. Some argued that Nikki Bella should never have come back due to the danger of re-injury, but nevertheless, she is here. She is the champion, and she is trying to hold on to her title against a very game Mickie James. Nikki with a nice forearm there, and Mickie answers with a forearm. And that was some hair pulling there, but the referee is apparently going to let it go. And another drop kick to the back. Oh, and another mitt kick. Oh, leapfrog, drop down. Oh, and what an elbow. Going for the pin. 1, 2, not enough. Nikki Bella kicked out. Nikki shoots Mickie over. Nikki to the outside. Mickie James gets back in the ring. Mickie James knows she cannot win that title on the outside, so she's not even bothering. Oh, what a shot. The Divas champion shot into the corner. James placing Bella up on the top turnbuckle. What is this? A super hurricane runner. And James going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Nikki Bella got the shoulder up. Nikki Bella, valiant effort trying to hold on to her Divas championship. Mickie James has got Bella up against the ropes. Oh, and some stratisfaction. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Nikki again kicks out. Nikki Bella shoots Mickie James into the corner. Oh, and Mickie flips onto her feet. A nice recovery from Mickie James. And Mickie suplexing the champion back in from the apron. Going for the pin. 1, 2, not enough. You know, how many times does Mickie have to go for the pin before frustration sets in? Oh, not many, I suppose. Mickie James taking apart our announce desk. And Nikki Bella suplexing Mickie James back into the ring now. Mickie taking a powder to the outside. Mickie looks like she's luring the champion over towards this announce table. And she slams the champion into the announce table. And again, slamming the champion into the... And Nikki Bella answers with a knee. But Mickie, the challenger, again, and now slamming the head of the champion, sends Nikki back inside. James going for the pin. 1, 2. Champion kicks out. I will give Mickie James credit. She does not seem to be getting too frustrated here. Nikki going for a suplex, but Mickie James able to get out of it. Oh, a nice forearm shot from Nikki Bella. Mickie James reversing. Mickie James showing her greater experience. And now the combatants are on the outside again. Referee has begun his count. This is not a no count out match. This has to be won in the ring. And Nikki Bella slammed into the ring post. Mickie just looking at her as if she's trying to figure out what to do next. Oh my God, Nikki Bella's head slammed into the ring post. And Mickie sends the champ back inside. Once again going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Nikki still kicks out. Mickie James again sending the champion to the outside. You know, she may not be showing the frustration, and I'll give her credit for not, but she must be feeling the frustration as she once again slams the champion's head into the announce desk. Nikki hung up on the barricade here, and Mickie James just pounding away on Nikki Bella. And now they're back in the ring. Once again going for the pin. 1, 2, and again Nikki Bella kicks out. What does the challenger have to do to keep the champion's shoulders to the mat? And there's a face buster. Nikki hung up on the ropes. And Nikki Bella escaped the pinfall attempt. And a quick roll-up attempt by Mickie James. 1, 2, and no! Nikki Bella able to get out. Mickie James breathing heavily. And Nikki Bella with the hair pull. Mickie going to the outside, trying to create some separation, and slamming the champion into the ring into the ring apron. She went back out for the champion, again knowing with the champion's advantage that she cannot win the match on the outside. Nikki Bella trying to get to her feet now. Mickie James just stalking the champion. And a nice clothesline tackle. And a forearm shot. The Thez press. Mickie James pounding away on the champion. And now stomping at Nikki Bella. Crucifix pin. 1, 2. And no, Nikki Bella still kicked out. What does the challenger have to do? Forearm shot after forearm shot in the kick to the midsection. That kick was caught by Nikki Bella. Monkey flip. Ooh, nice kick to the midsection. And a forearm shot. What's going on here? Oh! Mickey's got... And Hurricane Rana! The challenger always one step ahead of the champion, but not being able to seal the deal. A nice drop kick there. Back elbow. More damage done to the head and neck of Nikki Bella. Nikki with a variation of the STO there. A nice suplex from Nikki Bella. Nikki trying to build some momentum in this matchup. And what a forearm shot from Nikki Bella. Mickie is, the challenger is druggy. And nice kick. The referee admonishing Mickie James is now checking on Nikki Bella. That was a vicious looking kick. And with Nikki's history of neck injury, 1, 2, Nikki still kicked out. Oh, and a vicious kick between the shoulder blades. Nice kick to the midsection there. And a forearm shot levels the champion. 1, 2, still not enough. Frustration setting in for Mickie James now, and you have to understand why. Snap suplex from the challenger. Nice arm drag takeover. Mickie going for the pin. And Nikki Bella kicked out. And there's a jawbreaker from the challenger. Oh, and what a face buster. Mickie not giving the champion any room to breathe, assaulting the arm now, wanting to end this match, wanting to obtain her 7th Women's Championship. And Mickie going for a single leg Boston Crab now. But the champion able to escape the hold. Mickie going for the pin. 1, 2, and the champ kicks out. Face buster. What a showing from these two combatants. And a Hurricane Rana right into the ropes. Snap suplex, float over into a pin. 1, 2, no. Nikki kicks out. Russian leg sweep. Nikki's calling for Bella to get up. And there's the Bulldog. 1, 2. And again the champion kicks out. This is getting ridiculous. What does the challenger have to do? Neck breaker. Oh my God. As I alluded to earlier, Nikki Bella has a surgically repaired neck. 1, 2. No, not a 2. The champion kicks out after a count of 1. I can't help but be concerned when I watch Nikki Bella take moves like that neck breaker. Oh, going for the neck breaker again, but the champion reversed it. The champ's got her up. TKO! The champ hit the TKO. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nikki Bella retains. I cannot believe that. Look at this again. The challenger, Mickie James, dominated this matchup. Kick after kick. DDT after DDT. Suplex after suplex. It was all the champion could do to hold on and kick out. But through it all, the champion managed to land her move to hit that TKO. What the hell? That's Paige. That is WWE Raw Women's Champion Paige attacking the exhausted Divas Champion. Nikki Bella has just fought an exhausting title match, taken tons and tons of damage, and she's now being assaulted by the Raw Women's Champion. What the hell is Paige even doing here? Paige choking Nikki Bella in the corner. Okay, can we get security out here? Can we get some help for the champion? I mean, what the hell? And a DDT! That's not good for the champ's neck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is next. We do have, Nikki Bella, of course, has been taken away from the ring. They had to take her away in a stretcher. She's going to be taken to the local medical facility. She's going to get checked out. I'm trying to get an answer as to why the hell Paige was here in the first place. Near as I can tell, that she apparently is going to be joining the ECW roster, despite being the Raw Women's Champion. So, I mean, what a way to make your first impression, attacking and possibly hospitalizing the Divas Champion. But as of right now, I will update you when and if I get updates concerning the health of Nikki Bella. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and move forward talking about our main event match. As you can see, Green Arrow making his way to the ring. Green Arrow looking to become ECW World Heavyweight Champion. A master combatant, hand-to-hand combatant is Green Arrow. Very, very dangerous. The question is, can he unseat the reigning champion, the champion who's reigned for over a year, the man we watched take apart Cactus Jack in a mere matter of minutes? And there's the shaking, and there's the guitar, and here comes Karnage. As you can see, Karnage has come out alone for this match. He has not brought Alexa Bliss with him. This is an important distinction because this match is a no-holds-barred match. This match is bound to exhibit the type of destruction. And Karnage, I'm sure, does not want the distraction of having someone at ringside. The champ's intensity is amazing. And once again, the referee collects the title. He shows the challenger what they're there for. And he shows the crowd what it's all about. Challenger ready. Champion ready. And here we go. And Karnage going right into the front face lock and an elbow to the back of the challenger's head. Northern Lights suplex. Not even a 1 count. But Karnage showing early on that he is a technical master. And Karnage in control of this matchup from the very beginning. And there's a jawbreaker. The Green Arrow came to ECW. No one actually knows his true identity, but he came here by, according to his own words, to stop corruption and injustice in the ECW. Apparently, he feels that Karnage holding the ECW World title for over a year is an injustice in some way. Personally, I fail to see that, seeing as how it's not as if Karnage hasn't fought for it. He has defended that title at every single pay-per-view. A true reigning, defending world champion, not like the reigning, hiding Universal Champion that Raw once had in Brock Lesnar. And now, right back into the front face lock, and Karnage has the Green Arrow up. And a shoulder breaker. And a shin breaker there, going after the legs of the faster competitor. Green Arrow definitely would be the faster competitor, but Karnage having the edge in the power department. Karnage with the hammerlock, and Green Arrow escaping with a shot to the ribs. And again, Karnage displaying his power. Nice fireman's carry from Green Arrow, trying to exert control in this matchup once again. And what a move! Going for the pin, but Karnage kicked out immediately. That was a great move from Green Arrow. And a back elbow. And Karnage once again in control. Pounding away on the Green Arrow. And a heel toss from the champion. Oh, going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Green Arrow kicks out. Green Arrow is dazed. Karnage taking full advantage of that with an arm trapped back suplex, doing damage to the arm. Uh-oh. Oh no. And there's a crossface. Karnage looking to end this match. I see no way out of this for the Green Arrow. Oh, Arrow with a knee to the back of the head and a punch, able to break the grip of the champion. And there is a reverse DDT. Oh, what a move! Phoenix Splash from the Green Arrow. And now a surfboard stretch. Oh, with a curb stomp. A vicious maneuver from the Green Arrow. The Green Arrow trying to set the pace now, pulling Karnage to his feet. Going for the... Oh, Karnage blocked a suplex. And answered with a suplex of his own. Karnage is scooping Green Arrow up. Oh, and depositing him on the floor. God. Oh. Oh my God. A bear hug right into a belly-to-belly suplex. What a display of power. Karnage, 5'10", 300-pound powerhouse. Just looking down at the challenger. Oh, and a pile driver. Spiking Green Arrow on the top of his head. 1, 2, no! Green Arrow kicks out. Karnage pacing around his challenger, his victim, dragging him to the middle of the ring. And an elbow drop to the knee, and now punching at the knee of the Green Arrow. Going for the pin. 1, 2, Green Arrow kicks out. And again, assaulting the knee of the Green Arrow. Going to the middle rope. Oh, and what an elbow drop. And now we saw this move from Green Arrow earlier, and now what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and again, Green Arrow able to kick out. One thing that I really like about our champion, he does not allow himself to be frustrated, and he's going for the move again, but oh, do I see blood? I see blood, ladies and gentlemen. The challenger is bleeding off of that curb stomp. Karnage to the top rope. Oh! A diving knee drop, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Green Arrow kicked out once again. I will give it to Green Arrow. He has got a lot of fight in him. And now Karnage going for the Boston Crab. Green Arrow's not even fighting to get to the ropes. No, the Green Arrow taps out, and Karnage is still ECW World Champion. We're coming up on 13 As you can see here, it was a match controlled almost entirely by the champion, leaving the challenger fighting from underneath. The question is, who will ever be able to unseat Karnage as ECW World Heavyweight Champion? Multiple pin attempts during this matchup. Green Arrow fought valiantly, kick out after kick out, but it would be the Boston Crab in the middle of the ring that would end this matchup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Still your ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Karnage. Ladies and gentlemen, good night from Lafayette.